sports coverage of the National Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. This defense for the Broncos, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
On 2nd and 9, Jackson looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he goes out right around the 39. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. Jackson, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Some teams like to start
Joe Mixon. How the fuck did he get Joe Mixon?
To see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Throwing is Wilson.
Wow.
Touchdown, Denver.
Wow.
Cortland Sutton with touchdown number 7 on the year. And
Who is
the
that?
Broncos are on the board first on the road
Wow.
here in Baltimore.
I gotta edit my depth chart. I forgot.
McManus closest point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Wow.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
A 14-point swing, bro. This nigga ran for me. They made me throw the ball at the back of that nigga helmet.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led on the other side.
And I don't mind
what the hell happened?
In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but
I didn't try to do that. That was stupid as hell.
Risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
I was just trying to change my running back. Gotta happen to do it in every formation.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Jackson. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The Ravens at 4-7 now on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Here's Edwards again on 2nd down. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Here's Jackson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And it's caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter. Tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago. Their second straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along. And from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively. And this team now has an identity. And they're playing to it and playing well.
They'll stay on the ground, mixing again. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
They go play action now. Wilson. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
He's got one touchdown pass already in this quarter, obviously looking for number 2, and definitely not playing the check down game.
Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. They run with Edwards off the option. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Jackson. And take him down. Randy Gregory in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation,
first half,
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Wilson. And that's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Because they formation is facing fourth down.
Fourth down, Wilson trots off, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Denver field goal.
On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Right back to Dobbins on first.
And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. An option handoff here to Dobbins.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Jackson to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
Wow.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Blitzing.
To go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
Whoa.
It's caught for a Bronco touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22.
He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That's taken in by Duvernay. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Broncos will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And joy after that one.
Back to Mixon on second down. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play action. Now Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Justin Matabike working his way to the quarterback that time. It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack. Back to throw. Wilson. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't get in.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
4th down. Corliss Waitman now on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson. This is caught. Touchdown. Rashad Bateman. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker with the extra point. And leads down to a field goal at 17-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
Boom.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
McManus's point after is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Hey, report! Report!
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone. Back. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. The tight end in motion right. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
Quinn Miners, 3rd-round pick in 2021, called for the penalty.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
14, run it.
To throw is Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
The pressure from multiple guys as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
The Broncos send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. He's got it to the 43 here.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going.
Bro.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back.
I can't see the fucking buttons, bro.
And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game
Can't
as
see
the
the
lead
fucking
moves to
buttons.
17.
Whatever, bro. It's okay. It's enough time left. His offense cheats. I'm
So
good.
they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
You gotta look at the buttons before I call the play.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Niggas is wide open, bro.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Josie Jewell, and the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Back to Mixon on second down. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time.
Let's run the ball, bro.
He'll buy some time right, and it's incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
Minutes themselves. Winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. They find some open field here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. They go play action now. Jackson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Whoa.
And now here's another interception.
Got hit.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores.
Okay.
But yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed
Who the fuck is Houston?
And handed the ball back to their offense.
Wow, I know that ain't Justin Houston standing the fuck up.
They've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Whatever, man.
While we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead.
Why is
in the
Justin
third quarter.
Houston in the game over Marcus Williams?
They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Rolling to his right. And this is caught by
I can't pick it up.
Touchdown Broncos. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Broncos take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Play Apex.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Let me do that again. That was a touchdown.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Jackson.
This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
Like, it's funny how everybody blitzes on this game, bro. Except for us. Everybody.
The Ravens on third
Everybody
down.
blitzes though, bro.
This will be third and forever. Jackson. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on fourth. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And my goodness, another
I can't run corner routes for shit on this game. I can't run these shit. Everybody's cornerbacks checks my corner routes, bro. It is what it is, bro.
End up winding up on special teams and sub packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Mixon with a first down carry.
Yep.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
But I can't run him at all.
65 yards on the ground for him so far. Good gain there on first down, and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Again, it's Mixon. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. They run for it with Mixon. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That's complete right around the 8. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Second down and goal. Wilson. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Broncos are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. And oh, it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure
bro, why won't my linebacker block? Why won't my running back block, bro?
Starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now after that sack,
all you gotta do is blitz on this game, bro. And I can't run, I can't run corner routes like everybody else.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Jackson. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last two drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue. Already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
They go play action now. Wilson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Hey, D.
Hey,
How you doing?
fine, how you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna call you when I get this laptop back. So I wanna hook my hotspot up to the laptop. Can I do that from my phone?
Yeah? What you mean when you get it back?
Cause the nurse is trying to get finished from first shift. But it's going low.
What's going for your laptop?
Yeah. So my hotspot ain't gonna matter. Still gonna go slow.
It should go fast if you get on the
Guaranteed. It's not going to be a fun handshake.
But we didn't get no internet again.
You just know that
I mean, they got it, but ain't no TV. It feel like we without power.
Picked off by Justin Justin Simmons. And the Broncos will take over here
That's
just
what it's
shy
like.
of the 30.
Oh,
When I
okay.
saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face
with
of
a
the guy,
laptop.
and can he step
No,
into
she
it?
got the
And when you
laptop
can't
there. I
do
think
that,
she can use her
a lot of
hotspot
times
on her laptop
interceptions
at work.
result.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
What is it? Huh? Okay.
Back to Mixon on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 3rd down, Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 91 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. McManus's point after is good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, and on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Denver, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, the playoffs look to be out.
Can't nobody in here cook rice better than me. I just thought I'd throw that out there. My rice cooking skills is goated. Asians would love my rice cooking skills. Y'all playing 2K? Sell it. Hell no, I ain't got the game. You didn't hear me say I deleted this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had to make room for Final Fantasy, bro. The 2K of Final Fantasy. And Final Fantasy won out. Huh? Right. Y'all understand. I can't watch TV with commercials, bro. It just irks my nerves to watch TV with commercials. Like, commercials should be outlawed. Like, commercials should be legal. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Ads, all that type of shit should be illegal. I couldn't be president. All this shit would be illegal. Uh, TV land would hate me as president. No commercials. And you gotta drop the whole season at once. Ain't no week by week, none of that. Drop the whole season. No, don't throw. Ooh. He said he getting buckets. Fuck you talking about? He's carrying y'all on offense and defense. They can't play They can't play lockdown defense and offense. Bad out there, huh? Yeah, you know for missing dunks. I'm about to get a 21-year-old Fletcher Cox for a 31-year-old player. No, don't come back. Even though this trade is horrible, this nigga's 31. No, let me go see if it's If this regression shit is on. Because if it's on, I'm not trading for no old player. You can have Jordan Poyer. League settings. Why don't they need to put that in the rule though? 5 play cooldown limit. Oh, development regression zone. Never mind. Never mind. A player regression is on, bro. Go help him.